Hello, and welcome to this seminar on navigating credible transition plans for a sustainable future. My name is Becky Klissman, and I'm an ESG specialist with a particular focus on climate change and the transition to net zero. We're going to look at a number of items today. First off, what is a transition plan? Why produce one? The uses of transition plans, regulatory requirements in the UK and the EU relating to transition plans, the key elements that a transition plan should include, and credibility indicators, what makes a good transition plan. So starting off, what is a transition plan? So the Transition Plan Task Force says that a transition plan is integral to an entity's overall strategy, setting out its plan to contribute to and prepare for a rapid global transition towards a low greenhouse gas emissions economy. The Carbon Disclosure Project says that it's a time-bound action plan that clearly outlines how an organisation will achieve its strategy to pivot its existing assets, operations, and entire business model towards a trajectory that aligns with the latest and most ambitious climate science recommendations. So there's a number of elements in those, but basically, I think what you should take away from this is that transition plans are a forward-looking strategy that should fit into a business's normal business strategy cycle. And in particular, another important element is that they should align with the latest climate science. So let's explore that in a little bit more detail. What is a transition plan? So the Transition Plan Task Force has produced a disclosure framework, and it sets out a number of different elements and principles that make up a transition plan. And the first of these is strategic ambition. So the transition plan is meant to be the compass for a company. So it's how they navigate the changing physical and commercial landscape. And in setting that strategic ambition, the company should reflect the urgency to act, the urgency to transition, and it should be informed by the latest international agreements. The TPT also emphasises three elements of taking a strategic and rounded approach to developing transition plans. The first is decarbonising the economy. The second is responding to climate-related risks and opportunities that affect the specific entity. And the third is contributing to an economy-wide transition. And that latter point is really, really important because it's not about an entity just, if you like, shifting any sort of high carbon assets that it might have to another company. It's about it making that transition so that it actually makes an overall difference to the global economy.